In 2024, the world is witnessing a big change. More and more people are leaving their old religions and choosing to follow Christianity. But this isn't just about numbers. It's about lives being transformed, new cultures being embraced, and people finding a fresh direction in life. In today's video, we'll explore 10 countries where people are converting to Christianity every single day. We'll uncover the reasons behind these decisions and the powerful motivations driving individuals to take this life-changing step. But before we get started, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us bring you more amazing content like this. Stay tuned until the end, because the last 3 countries on this list are truly mind-blowing and will leave you speechless. Let's dive in. Number 10, Malaysia. A vibrant Southeast Asian nation with over 33 million people is known for being predominantly Muslim, with more than 60% of its population identifying as such. However, Christianity is steadily growing as a minority religion. In 2023, Christians made up around 9.2% of the population, but by 2024, this figure has risen to nearly 10%, with an estimated 50 to 60 people converting to Christianity every day. This noticeable growth marks a significant shift compared to past years. The rise in Christian conversions is especially evident among indigenous groups, ethnic minorities like Chinese Malaysians, and even some urban youth. But why are so many people embracing Christianity? One major reason is the strong sense of community and belonging that new converts find in Christian circles. In a fast-paced and sometimes isolating world, the Christian message of grace, love, and salvation resonates deeply with many. For others, greater freedom to explore and practice religion in certain areas of Malaysia has opened doors to new spiritual experiences. For these new Christians, churches play a vital role. In bustling cities like Kuala Lumpur, churches have become thriving hubs where people come together to pray, learn, and connect. While Malaysia remains a Muslim-majority country, Christianity's growth highlights the diverse and dynamic religious landscape within this nation. Number 9, Algeria. Algeria, a North African country with over 45 million people, is overwhelmingly Muslim, with about 99% of the population following Islam. However, Christianity, though a minority, is steadily growing. In 2023, there were around 100,000 Christians in the country. By 2024, that number had risen to an estimated 120,000, a significant increase of 20,000 new followers in just 1 year. This growth translates to an average of 50 to 60 people converting to Christianity every day. The rise is particularly noticeable in the Kabyle region, home to the Berber ethnic group. Many of these new converts are drawn to Christianity because of the spiritual fulfillment and strong sense of community it offers, something they may have felt was missing before. But what's driving this change? One major reason is the availability of Christian teachings through underground churches and online platforms. The Christian message of hope, love, and salvation resonates deeply with those searching for a new spiritual path. Support from local churches also plays a big role, providing encouragement and a sense of belonging. Despite Algeria's dominant Muslim majority and the challenges Christians face, the country's Christian community is growing steadily, driven by their faith and the desire for a fresh spiritual journey. Number 8, Morocco. Morocco, a predominantly Muslim country with a population of 37 million, is witnessing a gradual rise in its small Christian community. While 99% of Moroccans are Muslim, the number of Christians has grown from about 31,000 in 2023 to nearly 35,000 in 2024. Though the growth is slow, it is steady, with an estimated 15 to 20 people converting to Christianity daily, particularly in cities like Casablanca and Rabat. Many of these new Christians come from Muslim backgrounds, drawn to the spiritual message of Christianity. The themes of hope, forgiveness, and grace resonate deeply with them, offering a sense of peace and purpose. Converts often say they find a more personal connection with God through Christian teachings, which provides a spiritual fulfillment they felt was missing before. Even though churches are scarce in Morocco, the Christian community finds ways to gather and worship, sometimes discreetly. Small churches and private gatherings create spaces for prayer, fellowship, and spiritual growth. Despite challenges, the consistent rise in Morocco's Christian population reflects the resilience and determination of those who embrace this faith. It shows how deeply the message of hope and personal connection can touch people's lives, even in a predominantly Muslim society. Number 7 is Saudi Arabia, is a country where Christianity is practiced mostly in secret. With a population of over 35 million, the vast majority are Muslim, and public worship of other religions is strictly forbidden. Despite this, there were an estimated 1.4 million Christians in Saudi Arabia in 2023, most of them expatriates. By 2024, this number has risen to 1.5 million, with about 20 to 30 people converting to Christianity each day, especially among migrant workers. Why would anyone take such a big risk to change their faith? For many, it's the promise of spiritual freedom that Christianity offers, a freedom that resonates with those who feel limited by their current religious environment. Converts often speak of finding peace, hope, and a deeper connection with God through Christianity's message of love and salvation. Most new Christians come from expat communities, but there are also locals who, despite significant risks, secretly embrace Christianity. Underground churches provide a hidden place for worship, allowing believers to practice their faith in private. While practicing Christianity in Saudi Arabia is extremely challenging for those who take this step, it marks the start of a profound spiritual journey. Number 6, Egypt, often called the cultural heart of the Arab world, is home to over 110 million people, with about 90% identifying as Muslim. Historically, Christianity has had deep roots in Egypt through the Coptic Christian community, which makes up around 10% of the population. In recent years, however, quiet conversions to Christianity from Islam have been on the rise, despite the significant social and legal risks. In 2023, Egypt had an estimated 13 million Christians, most of them from the Coptic Church. By 2024, this number has grown slightly to 13.2 million, showing a small but steady increase. Reports suggest that around 14,000 Muslims have converted to Christianity, which averages about 38 conversions each day. Why are people making this bold choice? Many are drawn to the peace, hope, and personal salvation that Christianity offers. Underground Christian networks play a big role in supporting those curious about the faith, giving them the courage to take this transformative spiritual step. For new converts, this journey is about more than just a change in beliefs. It's a path to inner peace and purpose. Despite the challenges, Christian churches, especially within the Coptic community, provide support and solace. While public conversions remain rare, Egypt's Christian population is slowly growing, reflecting the strength and resilience of faith even in difficult circumstances. Number 5, Turkey, a unique country bridging Europe and Asia, has a population of 85 million, with 99% identifying as Muslim. Once home to a thriving Christian community, the numbers have significantly decreased over the centuries. However, by 2023, there were around 200,000 Christians in Turkey, a small but resilient minority. In 2024, this number grew to approximately 220,000, with an estimated 20 to 30 people converting to Christianity daily. Most of these conversions happen in cities like Istanbul and Ankara, where people have more access to Christian communities and are exposed to a variety of religious ideas. But what motivates these individuals to take this step? Many say they are searching for spiritual freedom and a deeper, more personal connection with God. Christianity's message of love, hope, and forgiveness deeply resonates with those who feel unfulfilled in their previous faith. Although Christian churches in Turkey are limited, especially for locals, they serve as places of worship and community for both expats and local Christians. For those who choose to convert, these spaces, along with the support of fellow believers, offer a sense of belonging and a private way to practice their faith. Despite the challenges, Christianity is slowly growing in Turkey, providing a new spiritual path for those seeking a profound change in their lives. Number 4, Pakistan. A South Asian country with over 240 million people, is predominantly Muslim, with about 96% of the population following Islam. Despite this, the Christian minority, though small, is steadily growing. In 2023, the Christian population was around 4 million, and by 2024 it increased to 4.2 million, adding 200,000 new believers within a year. On average, about 50 to 60 people convert to Christianity daily, often in secret due to the significant risks involved. Most of these conversions take place in provinces like Punjab and Sindh, where Christian communities are more established. But why do people take such risks to change their faith? Many are drawn to Christianity's message of hope and personal salvation, which offers relief from the struggles of daily life. Converts often talk about the kindness and support they receive from Christian communities, which gives them the courage to make this life-changing decision. Although the challenges are immense, including social stigma and potential legal consequences, the Christian faith continues to grow in Pakistan. Churches, while limited in number, serve as vital spaces where new believers can pray and connect with their newfound faith, providing a sense of community and hope amidst the difficulties. Number 3, Afghanistan. Afghanistan might surprise you by being on this list, but it's true. Despite being a country where 99.7% of the people identify as Muslim, there are quiet signs of people converting to Christianity. Afghanistan has a population of about 40 million, and due to strict religious laws, the small Christian community has to stay hidden. In 2023, it was estimated that around 15,000 Christians lived in secrecy. By 2024, this number grew slightly to 18,000, with an average of 8 to 10 people converting daily, often in underground communities. But why are people taking such a dangerous step? Many feel disillusioned by the country's political chaos and the harsh interpretations of Islam they live under. Christianity's message of love, peace, and forgiveness appeals to those searching for hope and personal salvation. Humanitarian aid provided by Christian organizations has also played a role in introducing some to the faith. Even though public worship is impossible under the Taliban's strict rule, underground churches and secret prayer meetings have become lifelines for Afghanistan's small but growing Christian community. The fact that these conversions happen at all, given the extreme risks, shows just how powerful this faith can be, even in one of the world's most challenging environments. Number 2, Indonesia. Indonesia is the world's largest Muslim majority country with over 277 million people, of which 87.2% identify as Muslim. However, reports indicate that around 2 million Indonesian Muslims convert to Christianity annually, which averages to about 5,480 conversions per day, many of them drawn from rural areas, where they encounter Christian missionary work or discover the faith through social networks. What's driving this change? In fact, the growing middle class and exposure to global ideas have led some Indonesians to explore other faiths. Political reforms over the past decade have also allowed for a greater sense of religious freedom, particularly in urban areas like Jakarta, where Christianity is more openly practiced. The rise of house churches and small Christian communities has allowed many to learn about the faith in a more personal setting. Despite this growth, Indonesia remains a highly diverse nation. With its political leaders often emphasizing unity and diversity, for many converts, Christianity offers a message of hope and peace in a country where religious tensions can sometimes flare. Churches, though smaller in number, are present, and many Christians find that they can practice their faith relatively freely, particularly in certain provinces where Christian populations are already well established. Number 1, Iran. Finally, topping our list is Iran, a country that might surprise you the most. With a population of 87 million, where 99.4% of people identify as Muslim, Iran is quietly experiencing a remarkable Christian revival. In 2023, there were around 1.2 million Christians in the country, with an average of about 3,300 people converting to Christianity every day over the past few decades. This makes Iran one of the fastest growing Christian populations in the world. But how is this happening? Many Iranians are growing dissatisfied with the government's strict political and religious controls. Disillusionment with rigid interpretations of Islam and a longing for personal spiritual freedom are drawing many towards Christianity. The underground church movement in Iran is thriving, fueled by Christian media and online ministries that reach people in their homes. Even political figures in Iran have taken notice, with some clerics warning against the spread of Christianity and others trying to suppress it. Despite these challenges, secret churches and prayer gatherings continue to grow, providing Iranians with a safe space to explore and practice their newfound faith. The rise of Christianity in Iran is more than just a religious shift. It's a quiet yet profound cultural and spiritual transformation sweeping through the country. Thanks for watching. We hope you found this video insightful. It's incredible to see how people's lives are changing and how Christianity is growing around the world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to stay updated on our latest content. We'll see you in the next video.